I'm Natasha, but you can call me Tasha like my friends do. I'm a realtor by profession and live in Bangalore with my husband and my dog. I have long working days, so when I get back home, I want to make simple recipes quickly within 30 minutes from cooking to eating. It all has to be done really fast. We have a passion to eat and I have a passion to cook. So I'm going to show you how to make these delicious recipes in less than 30 minutes. You know, 30 minutes brings me back to why I started this to begin with. I was in a new relationship and I was trying to impress this guy who I was seeing, and I had 30 minutes from the time I got back home to when he was coming for dinner. I didn't know what to make, I didn't know how to do it, so I just threw everything together and I came up with pizza chicken. No one goes wrong with pizza. Everybody likes it. So I did that. And then I thought, okay, I have to make this plate look better. So I made some mashed potatoes and I made some sauteed vegetables and I looked like every bit of a chef that I was not. I'm going to now give you the recipe for the chicken. I use 2 breasts of chicken. I trim off all the fat, so just lean chicken breasts. I take about 100 grams of cheddar cheese, regular Britannia, any cheese that you get. I use some oregano because you've got to keep that seasoning for the pizza. And I have tomato. Tomato is something that everybody has in their house and everybody likes it. So these are the basic ingredients that you need for pizza chicken, and I always keep pepper and salt handy. You don't need too much of salt for this, but I keep it anyway. I'm going to now tell you how to make it. Cut and clean your chicken breasts just enough so that the fat is off. Slice the middle of the chicken so that it looks like a little pita sandwich, like a bread, you know, like a hot dog roll. Shred your cheese. It doesn't really matter whether you shred it small or big, but I like to shred it, it melts faster. It's all about speed, isn't it? I slice my tomatoes. You can dice them, you can chop them, do what you want. Food is about playing. It's not serious, it's not science, it's nothing. It's going to go into your stomach and you're going to eat it. So whatever you can do fast. I use dry oregano. I have fresh oregano in my garden, but a lot of people don't have access to that. I use the dry stuff. It's quick, fast. I can buy it anytime I want. And that's about it that you need for the chicken. You do need some butter and some oil. I always use a little bit of oil when I use butter because butter burns a little faster. So we have all the ingredients ready now. All you have to do is put it all together and cook. Take your chicken breasts, open them up. Just make sure that you have your cheese shredded and ready to go. Take the cheese, dunk it into the chicken, take your tomato slices, put them in there, take some oregano, dunk it in there too, close the flap of the chicken and you're all set to go. It's that easy. I always heat the pan first. I feel that if you heat the pan, the oil and the butter that you use is less. I try to be a little health conscious too. So, put a little bit of oil and some butter in there. As you can see, it's heated up. Add in your chicken and turn your flame up on high. You want to make sure that the chicken gets browned on one side, you flip it over and then you brown it on the other side. Once you get a nice goldeny brown color, lower the flame, put a lid on the chicken and forget about it for the next 5 to 7 minutes. So now that you've got the chicken going, it's time to make the vegetables. It's so hard to make people eat vegetables, especially kids, especially husbands who are kids. So I decided the best way to do it is to put butter and garlic. It's in every kitchen and it's so quick to use and it's so flavorful. I take my butter, I heat it up, swirl it around a little bit, and then I add in some nicely chopped garlic. Be a little careful when you're using garlic because if it's chopped, it can burn easily. Give it a good stir and then put it back onto the gas. It's a high flame, remember, so you have to be very quick when you do this. I wait for the butter and the garlic to infuse together, cook together. There's a lovely smell in the kitchen. The husband's already standing at the door waiting to eat. So I'm hurrying up now. I add in my vegetables. I've pre-chopped them. I normally use onions, zucchinis and capsicums for this recipe. So now that the garlic and the butter is nicely done, just throw in your onions. The flame is high. I like it when the onions burn a little bit. They add a little bit of flavor to the food. So the onions are cooking, nice smell, put in the zucchini, put in the capsicum, just shake it up, toss it up, and that's it. Taste 1 or 2 pieces. It's always good to eat when you cook. Why should everybody else enjoy when you're not going to enjoy? So, eat a little bit and you'll see you might need a little bit of salt, you might need a little bit of pepper. It's on your taste. I sometimes like to add some lemon because I like a little citrusy flavor to my food. It's up to you. Whether you like it or not is completely your choice. So there you have it, sauteed vegetables in 10 minutes, ready to eat with your pizza chicken. So we're going to come to mashed potatoes now. You can do mashed potatoes in 100 different ways, and I've tried them all. I like to do it this way because it comes out the best for my family. I normally peel the potatoes before I boil them. There's a reason I do that. Mashed potatoes have a tendency to become a bit gooey after they've been cooked. When you remove the peel, you remove the chance of the moisture remaining in the potato. You want to make sure that your potato is nice and moist but still dry enough to mash well with no runny liquids flowing out. Just halve them. You don't need to do anything more. Halve the potato, put it into the cooker and let it cook for about 4 whistles. Once it's done, take the steam out and throw all of the water out. Make sure you get as much water out as you can. Now the best trick that I can give you for good mashed potatoes is take the cooker and put it on a medium flame for about 1 minute. It dries up the excess moisture and it gives you very fluffy potatoes. Once this is done, you take it off the gas and just take your potato masher and mash it just 2 times around the cooker. That's it, 2 times. Take your milk, which is ready already. You take your butter and your salt and your pepper, dunk it all in together and then mash it around the cooker for 7 times. Mash it up well and that's it. Lovely, creamy, buttery mashed potatoes to go with that lovely pizza chicken as well as the sauteed potatoes. If you put it all onto a plate together, I guarantee you, your family is going to love it. So there you have it. Pizza chicken, mashed potatoes and sauteed vegetables, all under 30 minutes. I had a great date, I'm telling you. So if you want more recipes like that are fast, quick and under 30 minutes, keep watching Tasha Street. I'll be back.